Welcome to Beyond the Bell. As you look at the sphere, which looks like the moon, which is supposed to be eclipsing the sun Monday, if you've been following along. As for us, we almost saw Richardson Hitchins eclipsed from title contention by Gustavo Lemos in an all-action, fantastic main event here on DAZN Live from the Fontainebleau in Las Vegas, Nevada. We welcome you back. Who's that guy? Todd Grisham here, Claressa Shields, Sergio Mora, and Chris Mannix. By the way, Claressa almost got into a fist fight with Alicia Bumgarner. We'll talk about that in just a minute, but let's focus on Richardson Hitchins. He got the win, Sergio. What did he show you in that victory?
Well, he showed me heart, and he showed me that, you know, he can actually grit out a tough victory when he's not in control. I mean, normally he's in control. He pops you with that jab. He has that lethal right hand. I mean, he dominates fights. I mean, it's a one-sided fight. But credit to Lemos, he came to fight from the beginning in the opening round, non-stop punching and pushing Hitchins back. He had his moments, Hitchins did, but they were too far in between. I think he got away with one tonight. Lemos was all action, non-stop, overhand rights, hurt him several times. I just didn't think he get enough credit from the judges.
Yeah, I think that Hitchins may have underestimated Lemos a little bit. I don't think that he was prepared for those overhand rights, for that body work, and for Lemos just to come charging forward the whole entire 12 rounds. I don't think he was prepared for that, but he did fight a good fight. He made adjustments, but it seemed like after he made the adjustments and it was even, Lemos came on stronger in the last 4 rounds, and that's why I think he may have either won by a round or a draw.
You know, they build Argentinian boxers differently down there. They are all just cut out of this mode where they apply relentless pressure. We saw Marcos Maidana, we saw Brian Castaño, and now we have Gustavo Lemos jumping on to the U.S. boxing scene. Terrific fighter. We'll talk about him down the line. As for Richardson Hitchins, he has got some options out there. Now, Subriel Matias has the IBF title. He's coming back on June 15th against Liam Parr. If he wins, that is a fight that will be the mandatory fight for Richardson Hitchins against Subriel Matias. But if he doesn't want to wait that long, there are some good options. Montana Love has fallen on some hard times of late, but that is a grudge match between those two guys who do not like each other very much. Then there's Regis Prograis out there, coming off the loss to Devin Haney. He has owed one more fight with Matchroom, a comeback fight. What better fight than a showdown with Richardson Hitchins? I think that would be a terrific clash of styles featuring Prograis and Richardson Hitchins.
It was 2 undefeated fighters in our main event, as we just showed you, but our co-main event, it was the same storyline as Diego Pacheco faced Sean McCallman, and this is a pretty close contest as well, and Diego Pacheco had a lot of questions to answer, didn't he, Sergio?
Yes, he did, and you know what, it was similar to this last fight we just saw, but Pacheco had another trick up his sleeve, which is something that we didn't see with Richardson Hitchins. But yeah, that's what you want to see with a young talent like Diego Pacheco. He wasn't able to get that jab and that right hand that he normally controls with. The inside fighting wasn't there because, I'm telling you, this was a slick fighter he was in against. Nice feet, was able to step back, was able to pounce on opponents. Strong, confident, prepared, ready. Tough fight, but Pacheco dug it out.
I believe that adjustments won this fight for Diego Pacheco. I think that early on in the fight, it was very kind of going toward McCallman, and then you just seen Diego kind of turn it up. He started landing his jab. He started going to the body and punching in combinations. But it was a hard fight all the way throughout for both guys. But I think that Pacheco just came on strong and was able to get the win.
Yeah, I thought McCallum had an excellent game plan coming into this fight. He was operating behind that long jab, and when he was throwing that right hand, he was crashing inside to make sure Pacheco didn't have the space to land counter shots. Credit to Diego Pacheco for making those adjustments, able to fight a little better on the inside. And now we turn to what is next for Diego Pacheco, who is ranked in the top 5 by 3 of the 4 sanctioning bodies. Eric Bazinian is undefeated 168-pounder. I would love to see Diego Pacheco take on Bazinian in a true contender fight next. Vladimir Shishkin, another guy, undefeated, who put on a good fight with Pacheco. And maybe the most entertaining fight would be Diego Pacheco against Bektemir Melikuziev.
Sign me up.
Beck the Bully, who was on the undercard of the Devin Haney-Ryan Garcia fight. That is a bombs-away fight that would do terrific business in Southern California.
Man, you just get me excited even talking about the possibility of that fight happening. Look, I'm in the bright light here. I can't even stay in my shot here. Let's talk about Sky Nicholson, who won her first world title tonight, Claressa, and she did it in style. Didn't even barely get touched.
No, it wasn't barely get touched. I don't think she got touched out there. She looked phenomenal. She used her jab, her movement, her left hands, her body work. I mean, she had a great game plan. I mean, she was in the ring dancing. I mean, she had a great time. won her world title and did great for her and her family and her brothers.
Yeah, this is the first time I've seen Sky Nicholson fight in person, and I was really impressed. The fact that she controlled the entire time, she was having fun in there, smiling, dancing, and it was everything at range. And this is against a former champion doing it again. So, you know, the popping the jab from that southpaw stand, getting away, the angles, the body shots. I mean, this was a really, really good performance and a great way to show the American fans what this Brit could do.
Yeah, Sky Nicholson really coming into her own just a couple of years into her pro career. More power, better footwork, really turning into a nice professional. The question is, what does she do next? Because Amanda Serrano has those other 3 titles. And I don't imagine Amanda Serrano would take that fight. Not that she's afraid of Sky Nicholson, but Sky right now is high risk, low reward, especially with Amanda targeting that big fight against Katie Taylor. I would like to see Sky move up in weight as her career progresses, because this was a woman that fought at 147 pounds in the amateurs in 2016. She's got the frame for it. I'd like to see her ping-pong up in weight a little to try to go for titles in those weight classes.
That was the only women's fight on our fight card tonight, but not only the women's fight we almost saw. You almost got into it with Alicia Baumgardner. Tell us what happened here.
I'm so sick of her just talking shit all the time. So I ran up on her face to face to see, like, what's up? Like, what you want to do? Because y'all know how I get when I want to fight somebody. So if I really want to fight her, I have to let her know. I really want to smoke with you. I want to fight you, and I'll fight you right now.
All right, so she is the 130-pound champion. You have won titles all the way down at 154, undisputed at 154.
Yeah.
Is there a place in the middle that you can meet to fight Alicia Baumgardner?
Well, you said I fought at 54, 60, and I've also fought at 68. I'm a bigger woman, so I walk around at 175, 180. You talk about coming down to what do you want?
Let's say 150.
150. I'm the 3-time undisputed champ. I'm a 13 world champ. She wanted smoke with me. She started everything with me. So therefore, if she want to fight, come to 54, where I feel like if I was to go to 47, I would still kick her ass. I'd be a little drained, but I don't want to be drained against her. I want to go against her. I want to have all my skills and my ability and my power, and I want to be able to show her that, look, you all right, you know, you okay, but without them steroids and also with you being in the ring with like a real champ, you're not going to be able to do what you think you're going to do. And look, this is no shade to nobody, but I'm not Michaela, and she went a split decision with Michaela. You know what I'm saying? And Michaela is a phenomenal fighter, but it's like I'm not Michaela. And it's the reason why she did not rematch Michaela. Let's let's keep it real. So therefore, it's like, really, I just want to smoke with her. And because, like, don't nobody get to talk no stuff to me and think I ain't gonna do nothing. Like, yeah, I saw her. She wanted to talk stuff through like the little telecom because she's a clout chaser. So I wanted to give her the clout that she wanted, but also let her know I really beat you up.
You know,
that's what I can say.
The one thing I love about all this is that we see a lot of altercations in men's boxing. Nothing really comes of it. Something tells me we're going to get that fight, because in women's boxing, the big fights tend to happen.
She needs me. If she
we all need you. Thank you for being here.
If she wants to be number one, she needs me.
All right, well, what a lineup we have coming for you going forward on DAZN. Big fight after big fight. We've got Haney versus Garcia, April the 20th for Brooklyn. Then we come back to Las Vegas, Cinco de Mayo weekend, Mexico versus Mexico, Canelo versus Munguia. You can buy it now on DAZN. And of course, some say the coup de grace. The heavyweight undisputed championship will be on the line Saturday, May 18th. But that's not all, ladies and gentlemen. Gill and Barrett, a great domestic clash over in the UK. Ramirez versus Barthélemy. Should be a massive crowd there in Fresno. These are all part of your subscription with DAZN. Hernandez versus Lugo. And then that Taylor versus Catterall rematch that is going to be taking the UK by storm. So much bad blood. It'll be coming to a head Saturday, May 25th. For Chris Mannix, Sergio Mora, Clarissa Shields, Bob Torrance, our producer, I'm Todd Grisham. So long from the fight capital of the world, Las Vegas, Nevada.